Good. All right, we're going to go through a combination of things. I have some slides prepared just to walk us through what I'm going to be talking about, and then you're actually going to see the website itself. I'll walk through some of the features of the site. I don't think I need to introduce myself again. You guys already know who I am. I was one of the founders for the club, but one thing I'll mention, in fact, Steve and Phil were really the people that started the whole website development. I sort of stepped in late, and they helped me, if you will, push things along. Moving on. So, what are we going to talk about today? There are three things. We're going to go over the site's user features. This is essentially what you would see as a guest, or if you're not an administrator. Second, we're going to walk through quickly what some of the features of the administration of the site. Specifically, we're going to also look at broadcasting messages. Broadcasting really for the whole club, as well as the individual groups that each one of us as users have access to. So, any questions so far?
Continue.
No? Okay, good. So, let's see, let's take a look at the site user features, and I'm actually going to switch here.
Yeah, because of the screen.
All right.
Who is that beautiful group of people?
Indeed.
Let's have applause for that.
No, I just realized I need an internet connection, which I don't have.
Maybe you'll just
Excuse me for just a moment.
Can I read my email while you're waiting?
Yes, go for it.
You notice Phil Nathan's always next to the pretty girls.
Talk to his wife about it.
Yeah. They always put harmless people next to the pretty girl.
They're not afraid of us old guys, are they, Phil?
They should be though.
probably true.
Phil takes advantage of that fact.
All the time, why not? Age has its advantages.
We needed
Sorry to interrupt your presentation.
No worries.
Tech support.
I think we're good. The only thing is, we need to raise this a little bit, no?
You can't.
No, I'll adjust, you can't adjust the screen.
Okay. I apologize for the technical difficulty. So let me just begin by looking at what we already have on the screen. On the center part is the content, the introduction really for the site that was there before. It simply talks about who we are and what we do. And I'll go through the navigation momentarily.
You need the shades drawn?
Yeah.
the other side.
Great presentation.
Okay, just leave it.
That's
No,
fine.
no, can you?
Perfect. That should work.
Susie, could you get the other one?
Sorry.
It's bothering you.
Would you do the last one, please? There's a glare.
That's time.
That's fine, you're good. All right, so on the left, you notice we have an area also for making any announcements about the site. A little further down, of course, our location. We've added a Google map here for anyone that visits the site and wants to know exactly where we meet.
Only administrator can make the announcements, correct?
Correct. Well, yes and no. So as far as the announcements that we're talking about here, yes, that's correct. So far as announcements through other means, you have, for example, the ability to go through forums and make announcements. That's open to everyone. And I'll walk through that in a moment.
Thank you.
So if we go a little further down, we have a list of the events that are coming up with a calendar that's clickable, as well as a list of the first 5 events for the site. The list of members to the site is directly below that, and then we also have what's referred to as groups. It's a means for you to be able to set up a really email distribution list. It's, if you can imagine, for example, setting up a committee for driving in new membership or additional membership, you can create a group of individuals that are members of that group and then send announcements to that particular group and not the whole club. All right, going back up. You notice on the right, we also have the area where you can sign in. Below that are the ads that Phil despises. And then a little further below, we have the list of all of our officers. The names here have been linked to their email addresses, so anyone that visits the sites guests included can email the officers if they need to. And that's pretty much it. I won't get much into the badge. I don't think that's going to be used by everyone. I'll just say that it's a way for you to be able to advertise this particular site on other sites by having your name and your badge placed on either emails or on other websites.
So do you want us to email our pictures to you?
No, your pictures you can upload directly on the site when you're setting up your account.
By badge, you mean the logo?
Yay.
Oh, I'm sorry, yes. You're talking about, what is the badge? This is the badge right here. And your photo would appear right
Yeah.
here.
So you lose
Your
the,
list of friends and so forth would appear directly below.
So we could put that on our email signatures?
Correct, you could. And the way to do it, I guess since
You can put it on
there's
the
interest, I'll show it. You simply click on Get Badge. Right now, it's gonna require, no, it doesn't. So, and then you copy this text right down here. You can see it. Let me scroll a little further down on the page. So it's this text right here. Simply copy that and embed it into your rich text email or your website.
Do
Yes.
those people currently have badges? The ones
Everybody that
that-
logs in and creates an account automatically has a badge.
Oh, is that right? Oh, okay.
Yes.
so you can use it or
What's
not.
that to the right over there?
This, it's a sample of what the badge looks like.
Further over.
Advertising.
This is an
That's
advertisement.
the part I like.
Just on
Match.com.
It's the free part.
That's Phil's department.
We could, yeah, and we
Put
could.
Debbie on
It's,
there.
It's something that we can discuss. If there's a, right now, we're not paying any fees whatsoever for our hosting. If we want to remove it, then we would start paying fees.
How much fees would you pay? You know?
It's $25 a month.
A month?
A month?
Okay. Well, I like that girl.
Very
I think she
nice.
belongs on our site.
Let's invite her to be to Toastmasters.
Yeah. All right, so going further down on this first page, let me scroll all the way to the bottom. Most of this is marketing information, but what the meat of that first page is as far as content, it's when we begin to display the forum information. Forum is a way for you to be able to post questions, start conversations on the website. So for example, actually David has been very kind to post an article about how to run a meeting. So that immediately appears on the home page as well as, of course, under the forum section of our website. Any of the photos that you post that are made public on the site will also be displayed in a slideshow on the very first page. So it's another way for us to grab folks that visit the site to get a personal feel for who's here. Yes, sir.
I was trying to download my picture up there where the others are, and that's what I got, right in the middle.
Yeah, well, your picture ain't going nowhere where everybody else is now.
You have to hit replay.
Are you
You're
Hit
saying that you
replay.
didn't want it to be displayed on the home?
No, he did, but he got the blank display. He has to hit replay and then I'll cycle through all the
right.
photos.
If you're, let's play replay here, and I'll actually start playing through the list of photos as
Now,
well.
who are
Is
these
that on our,
people?
is that on our website?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
My
Yes, it is.
grandkids.
Your
Your
grandkids?
Children
grandkids.
and grandkids.
Are they gonna be a member of our club? Oh, there's my dog.
So you also have the ability to view
I was wondering about that, Clement.
so yeah, I'll mention how you can get rid of that, in case you don't want the pictures to be public. But you also have the ability to view any of the videos that Scott has been so kind to record and.
Oh, thank you.
I think Clement has had some problems with that, but overall it seems to be working for everyone. I can speak with you individually, by the way, to see if we can resolve it for you. So let me sign in real quick under my login. And what you'll notice is the navigation here will be slightly different because I have administrative rights. I'll mention which areas are for administrators and which aren't. The first thing that you'll notice once this loads is the top navigation changes. Now you have a lot more options so far as looking at, for example, inviting other members, looking at your page. There's now a section that I've called Collaborate. There used to be multiple menu items that now fall under Collaborate, Events, Media, Documents, Contact Us, and Manage. This for the administration. So let me jump through this.
So we
Ross,
get-
can I ask a